I have really enjoyed the Kamvas 16 that I've been using on my desk here. If you're considering getting an external monitor, you should, because it will boost your productivity. Consider spending just a little bit more for a pen display. This I've got out box today. This is the Kamvas Pro 13, the 2.5K edition. So thanks very much for Huion for sending this out for review. This is just my first sort of look at it today, and then I'm gonna try it out for a couple of weeks and we'll be back with my full review. It has a 13-inch display area, QHD resolution, so it's better than HD, full color gamut, over 100% of our sRGB, that's good. 8,000 levels of pressure on the pen. It's Pen2 3.0, they're called 60-degree tilt range and USB-C connectivity. And that means that you can connect it in two ways. They give you both cables in the box, either the cable to connect it to a power supply and the HDMI output of any computer, or via a USB-C to either a tablet, laptop, that's what I'll set up initially today, and a phone even, and then you need a second USB-C to charge it as well. So there's two sort of ways to actually connect this up. Let's get out of the box. I use the Kamvas 16 all of the time. I use the pen display all of the time for presenting things, for marking up documents, for modeling, completing physics questions, for filling and signing forms. And the thing is, it doesn't have to be that expensive. In fact, Huion have sent this one because it's on a great deal on Prime Day. And you'll find a link to this in the description. When you get to Amazon or the Huion shop, you'll see two versions of the Kamvas 13. In fact, I think you'll see three. I think you'll see a Kamvas 13, a Kamvas Pro 13, and this one, the Kamvas Pro 13 2.5K. And the difference is the resolution. So the Kamvas 13 has a HD resolution, which is 1080p, and that's still perfectly fine. And that's already on discount, and it's down to around £230. I saw it recently, so that's really good. This Kamvas Pro 2.5K, which is this one, from the 3rd to the 16th of July, is down from $399 down to $319. So this has a greater pixel density, something which will make a difference, especially if you're drawing really close to the tablet. If you're looking really close to it, then you're going to really like that extra pixel density. I really like that they give you an excellent stand in with the Huion tablets. And the stand gives you lots of angles, lots of different angles that you can actually hold the tablet at. Hold it to one side for now. Huion Pen 3, I think that's pretty much the same pen as we've got on the 16. Good pen. This is the little pen stand. It also doubles up as a place for your nibs. So your spare nibs are in here somewhere. Which, that's quite cool, isn't it? Nib puller and spare nibs. There's two types as well. These will be more like cardboard, rougher feeling, and these will be longer lasting, I guess, POM plasticky nibs. There's a POM plastic one in there as well. So the pen stands in there like so. It's cool. Instructions manuals and things. Wiping cloth. There is a glove. We're okay. Drawing glove. So Brad, we're okay. And different options for connections. So this one cable to rule them all, essentially, when you're just going straight into a big computer. Connection there, that's good. And then an extender for USB, that's useful, just for power, I think. Or basically two USB-C cables, one A to C for power, and one C to C for display and obviously control. Cool, let's get it set up and have a little look. So as I said, lots of different options in terms of how steep you can have it. I'll go for something not too steep initially. So I should be alright with my laptop just to go C for power and C for display. Which one's power? Actually, so I think the bottom one is for power. I don't know if it needs full power delivery or if just any sort of type C is acceptable. I'll actually just try it out for interest's sake. Will it power off my laptop? Because obviously that would save you a need to bring an extra power adapter. Let's recognise something. So no, I don't think that will. Yep, no, there it is. It's fine, it's alive. So Windows doesn't recognise it, so I'll install the driver then. This is a my computer problem rather than the Kamvas 13 problem. My computer just crashed. I don't think that extra resolution is essential, but it is a nice to have. Now, in my experience of using these pen displays, and not just Huion, it's actually the connections which fail rather than the actual tablet themselves. So I have had to replace actually the cables rather than the tablets in the past. So that's worth bearing in mind. It really isn't enjoying having I think the power cable in there. Although it's working without the power cable. That'd be great if it could just run off the USB-C, wouldn't it? Yeah, there you are. It's actually, this time, no need to do anything. There it is. I will install the driver though, but I'm imagining it'll already just work. Yeah, it's just working as a mouse already. This actually now has a higher resolution than the actual screen, so I'm going to switch it to, yep, and it's got it. High resolution, yeah, 256 times 1600. Perfect. It looks quite small rather, so just scale it up a little bit. Cool. That looks really nice. And honestly, the best thing about these tablets is actually the pen stylus themselves. If you've never used an actual EMR stylus made for drawing, then you're in for a real treat. It's far better than the capacitive stylus, the charged styluses that you get, for instance, on even the Microsoft Surface. Let's boot up something for drawing. You'll notice the difference straight away, even if I just get something like the whiteboard app. The accuracy of this pen is just going to be so much better, and it's going to feel, therefore, more like writing on paper, writing with a pen that you're used to. As you can see, this is just recognizing it as a sort of click, but it is far better. It's brilliant. And this, you know, this is the same sort of annotations that you get on top of PowerPoint, for instance, and that's going to be sort of regular use of mine, is teaching online like this. An active capacitive stylus, which is the type that you often get on cheaper tablets, means that it's only just a little bit better than a finger or a thumb stylus. It's just a little bit of charge, meaning that it should be a little bit more responsive. The other thing about these drawing tablets is that they're designed for drawing, and so they make them feel a little bit like a kind of paper surface. So it's got this sort of not perfectly smooth surface. Though it isn't as much friction as some tablets come with, you can maybe hear that. Yeah, it is more like a paper-like texture. And importantly, it's an anti-glare finish as well. So it does feel as pleasant as some good quality stationery. So I'm gonna draw something in fresco, and that should be taking more advantage of the actual pen pressure levels. Yeah, this is nice. And I really did like that it connects now just with the single USB-C. They're giving you that option to power it because I'm thinking that my laptop can power it, but tablet, a phone won't. And you've still got the option to use it alongside those devices should you choose. Let me know when you recognize what it is or who it is. If you can't recognize it's a person, then I'm really struggling. And no, it's not a self-portrait. And the extra pixel density is nice, I must say. Of course, you've got several buttons and it should just switch between pen mode and stuff like that, but of course it does default to being like a right click. By the time I do a full review, I'll have worked out exactly how to set it all up so that it's working really intelligently with the apps. And of course you've got your shortcut buttons there that I'll have to learn as well. You know, the most important thing though is that this pen is accurate straight out without no setup whatsoever pretty much. Pen has been accurate and it's a real pleasure to draw with. imagine this guy running his pen through these lines on his face and thinking, God, I'm turning into those gargoyles that I used to draw when I was young. Can we all empathise with that a little bit as we're getting older? It's nice, right? Yeah, I've really enjoyed this. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna crack on with the rest of my filming for the day. So I really like the screen feel, I really like the pixel density, I really like the accuracy. And anyway, this is gonna take its place on my desk. I'm gonna replace the 16 just so I use it regularly. I might use it on the standing desk sometimes, of course, and I'll let you know my full thoughts on Prime Day so you can make your decision if this is for you. If it's been good enough just though to make that decision straight off, then you'll find a link in the description for it. And it's already discounted from the 3rd of July in the US in any case. I'll be particularly interested to see if this sort of slightly smaller size is really an issue. And I'll be particularly interested to see if the greater pixel density is of enough benefit to recommend this over the Kamvas 16, which is obviously larger, but doesn't have the higher resolution. The Kamvas 16 does come in a Pro model with 2.5K resolution as well, so that might be a shout for you. But I think they have made a great tablet here, a great product. As usual, I've actually used Huions for some time. The very first large drawing tablet I bought was a Huion because they were so much less expensive than Wacom. They have since that time become a massively quality competitor to Wacom, as opposed to at first when they just weren't. Let me know your thoughts.